What's up, everybody? Welcome to another BenzWorks tutorial. This is Rich from BenzWorks, and we've been getting a lot of requests to do oil filter changes. So here we got a layout of all the tools that we use, special Mercedes Benz oil filter, and here as well we have like almost a must-have tool if you like to do oil changes at your house, save yourself some money. It's a product from Mighty Vac. It's pretty cool. It just uses a hand pump device, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. When you first buy it, you take it out the box, and then it tells you on that label there to tighten the top screws, because there's a seal there and you want it to be tight so you get nice vacuum to suck up the oil. So what you want to do is get this little coupler here, and you stick it on there, and then there's like this rubber grommet here. You put that on there, and then in the kit comes 3 hoses. You want to start out with the thicker one, and then you place it in there. It's going to pretty much stop. So then what you do is there's also 2 more of these rubber grommets. As you can see, one side is bigger than the other. Makes it kind of simple to do. So I place it in there, and then the last 2 hoses, I like to use the thicker one because it allows more of the oil to come through a lot faster. You can use the smaller one to suck out smaller items like power steering fluid, brake fluid, things like that. So I can make my connection there, and then here's a little layout of what you want to do. Is you want to make sure that the oil is hot, because when the oil is really hot, it's a lot easier for it to suck out. You have to pump it less. Remove the oil cap, loosen the oil filter, remove dipstick. If one dipstick's not there, there should be some type of a cover. Alright, so what I do here is the engine's been running, it's nice and hot, the oil is a lot easier to move around. I loosen the cap, and then I remove the dipstick on this one. Alright, at this point we have loosened the oil filter using a special Mercedes Benz wrench that we showed you previously before. So now that my whole device is put together, I like to stuff it all the way down until it can't go anymore. You have touched the bottom of the engine. So now what you do is you're going to create a vacuum, and it's going to pull in the oil. And the great thing about this is that they've created these hoses that are see-through, so then you can actually see the oil coming through, as you see there. This engine was kind of cold, so the oil is moving kind of slow, but that's why you want to make sure that it's nice and hot when you do it. Alright, so while that is actually sucking in there, a nice thing you could go over is check your coolant level, top off with coolant, use water if coolant is not available. Also make sure that if the engine is very hot, you're going to want to use a rag or something. Just crack the cap loose, let the pressure come out a little bit, then you should be okay. Also top off your fluids. Here we're going to check your power steering reservoir, make sure that is at level, and basically this is what we do on your basic services. A lot of people have been asking us what to do, so this is top off your fluids, check your tire pressures, check your brakes. There's the 2 levels, cold and hot. I like to put around the hot level just because we're in New York, and it's pretty cold out here, and the fluid itself likes to condense. Alright, and then here's the area to top off your washer fluid. So you want to do all those things. Also, while you're at it and that's sucking in there, also check on the container. You might have to pump it up once or twice because it'll lose vacuum. But just continue doing that. There's a line on there indicating how much oil has come out. So here's a graph laid out all the 2 more major engines, your V6, V8s. The older ones didn't have a dipstick, 7.5 to 8 quarts, all of the different models that it came in. So that's it for the tutorial guide. Thanks a lot.